All right.
It's your show.
All right. So we're live, everybody. This is just first episode of the Alvalanker podcast. Really, no name. We're just hanging out, we're just having fun, and can have some people come on and just chat about whatever. Dabbleverse people and just hang out. We got Tim here. What's up, Tim?
Howdy, y'all. How's it going?
What's good? What's going on, man? So tell me, man. You said you were in the army. Like that's pretty badass, man. I had a couple friends in the join the army back at like my friend. One of my best friends joined the army in like 2007. He was stationed in Alaska for a while,
Ooh.
and then he got sent to Iraq. And,
Okay.
yeah,
Alaska and Iraq's a whole different world. Man, Alaska. Anchorage, probably, most likely.
yeah,
Yeah. It's a whole different culture change, let alone weather change. So that works out pretty well. Yeah, the Army's a wonderful place. If you're dedicated and interested in it, it works out pretty well for people. I did 12 years and did my time, did 2 tours, and just said, you know what? That's enough for me. I'm out. So,
yeah. 12 years. That's three terms,
yeah. Well, I was reservist, so reserves and National Guard. I believe National Guard does too. They do 6 years for contracts. So I did 2 contracts. Yep.
right? Awesome.
Yep. Too
Man,
easy.
and was that before or after 9/11?
I joined 2006.
Okay.
And I got 2018. Yep. So that was my 12 years. Yeah.
Like, what was like the turning point that like made you...
My turning point was my last deployment. I had a piece of shit commander, and then I had a daughter that was born, and then I pretty much wanted to spend my time with her. And then I had my last deployment was a piece of shit deployment. It was shit show. The commander was an asshole. He had sexual assault cases against him, lies, and then everything. He was an officer, so everything got pushed underneath the rug, and so that was our turning point for a lot of people. And then he was a battalion commander for our deployment, and then became a brigade commander. He got promoted to lieutenant colonel to our unit of our brigade, and then that was the final draw. I was like, oh, fuck you. You had all these cases against you, but everything went underneath the rug because you're an officer, and then you became a lieutenant colonel. So it's a big mother figure to him. And then so when I was getting out of the army, I got called in his office, and usually we go into an officer's office, you do the whole fucking salute shit. I walked in there and sat down in the chair, like, what do you want? He goes, why are you leaving the army? I'm like, well, because of you. He goes, oh, you're leaving the army because you're a kid. I'm like, no, fuck you, because of you. And then I left. So, that was my story. And then, he threatened me to take my my end of my career award away. I'm like, all right, take it away. Who gives a flying fuck? But anyways,
what rank did you make?
A sergeant. I left out as a sergeant.
Nice.
Yep, I did 12. Yeah, I should have been a staff sergeant, but whatever. That's a different story. But anyways,
so
what's that?
We might have a couple people coming on. So some people are asking for.
Perfect. I can't see the chat.
Oh, he left. I'll be back.
The chat. Sorry, I left the chat.
It's all right, man. Yeah, you're back.
I'm the worst at this.
It's all right, man. No. I gotta get used to that. I don't use StreamYard that much either, so
hold on.
Something to get used to.
Whatever, they can see my first and last name. I don't give a shit. Skolayo.
So you an Opie and Anthony fan or Howard Stern fan? Or?
I followed Howard Stern. I never watched Opie and Anthony. I was a Howard Stern person for a little bit, and then I was more of a Drew and Mike. Because I live in Michigan, so Drew and Mike was my Howard Stern in my area.
Awesome.
Yep. So I followed Drew and Mike quite a bit, and then Mike passed away, and Drew, Mark created a podcast, and then Carl from WATP was on their show. And that's how I got into the Dabbleverse, through Carl, through Drew and Mike. And my first show that I watched of Carl, WATP, Tookie was on there. And Tookie was like fucking fresh out of the gate. Like, it was like probably like Tookie's 5th show. And he was on Carl's show, and he goes, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And then, so I followed Tookie. I'm like, oh, I love this fucking stupid puppet. So then I fell in love with Tookie. Yeah, very early on.
Yeah, I fucking love Tookie.
Yeah, fucking Tookie's ridiculous. Like, early Tookie is amazing. The last show of Tookie, I feel his anger. You know, like the Dabbleverse has gone to a Jerry Springer show. Like, we're waiting for Steve, the bodyguard, to come in and save the whole situation. It's just a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you Michigan, you into hockey at all? Like, I know Michigan's like big
Red Wings. Red Wings, my team, man.
Great Red Wings, baby. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We're doing good. And Pistons are kicking ass right now. I think we're like 28-9. So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Where are you from, bud?
I'm from I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I moved to Jersey. I live in Jersey now. So. But I'm a New York Rangers fan.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I'm doing all right. I don't really know what's going on with that team. So.
Yeah, do I have the time? Not until playoffs I pay attention.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, when I was growing up, like in the like the 90s, the Red Wings were like they were the like
fuck yes team. They were. Yes, they were a massive team. Hell yeah.
It was them. Like, the Rangers won the Stanley Cup in '94, and everybody thought the Rangers were going to be like dominate. And then all of a sudden, the Devils with Martin Brodeur just like came out and just dominated. Like, Brodeur came out of fucking nowhere. And the Devils were amazing. And
yes, they were.
But the Red Wings still, like, they won in they got to the finals in '95. They lost to the Devils, and then I think they won in '96. And they lost. The Avalanche won in '96, and then the Red Wings.
'97, we got it.
'97 and '98. I think we won back to back. Yeah, swept the Florida Panthers and then Carolina Hurricanes, I think.
Right.
If I remember correctly. Fucking Steve Yzerman and fucking Sergei Fedorov.
Yes.
All those guys.
Russian 5 bullshit. Yep.
Yeah. Tons of talent on that team. And the coach, he had a great coach too. I forgot his name.
Steve Bowman. So what shows do you follow in the Dabbleverse mostly?
I like I'm good friends with Derek from the BYB podcast.
Yep. Quadfather. Yep.
Yeah, Quadfather. I'm one of the founding members of that show, actually.
No shit. Interesting.
Yeah. And I like Who Are These Podcasts, obviously.
Okay.
I watch that most often. And sometimes I watch. You know, I used to be a subscriber to Compound Media. I used to watch In Hot Water with Gino.
Okay.
and East Side Dave show.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually on the East Side Dave show. I played guitar on there.
Really?
One time, yeah. It was the second to last episode actually of the East Side Dave show at Company Media. I was on there, and me and Roy Harder, the guy who plays keyboards, I played with him. But yeah, you watch who are these podcasts like?
Not very often, yeah.
They've been doing a lot of Stuttering John episodes lately.
Yeah, he's Stuttering John's the repetitive guy who's always bragging about. It's not a stop with him. He's always repenting about, oh, Howard Stern, I was on this, me. He's like, dude, that was like 20, 30 years ago. Like,
yeah,
it's over.
I know, he's such a slob too on this stream.
He is, yeah. Like I said, I think you and I talked in the behind the show, but it's like his gym routine is like terrible. Like I work out and all that stuff like that. He tells me like, oh, I do this. Like, you've been doing it for almost 2 years. It's not showing, man.
Yeah, dude. He says he goes to the gym. I'm like, I don't see any results.
Exactly. Yeah, like I go to the gym. Like it's eating healthy, protein intake's number one, and then your muscle routines is the second routine. Like you have to focus on certain muscle groups every time you work out. It's like, oh, I did this. Like, no. And he gets up, he stands up, he's like, dude, you got some big old boobs. For a guy who works out, it does nothing but chest and arms. You got some big fucking boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, women are jealous.
Yeah, he's like, there's some lawsuits going on with him too, right? With him
he has like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I don't know much about
Carl Shuley. He said he's going after Cardiff Electric, the potato.
That's the most recent one, right?
Yes, you're correct. Yeah, he said he's going after him in the morning of the last Snipes show. But did he really go? Because I think during his Snipes show he did like 12. He downed 12 beers, but he says he doesn't drink. But he did 12 beers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like I have people follow him or watch. My friend Steph, she was watching his show or Carv's show on Rumble, and she goes, "Dude, I counted 12 beers he downed in 2 hours." But he doesn't drink. You know, he's not alcoholic, but he downed 12 beers in 2 hours.
Yeah, that would knock me the fuck out.
Dude, and his theory is like, well, you have 1 beer in 1 hour. What's that equal to? Because it just pissates. Like, John, you're 6 years old. 12 beers in 2 hours. You should be fucking. You should be bad.
So what is he suing Carl for from
the defamation, fucking using his copyright, his name, making profit off his name, starring John. It's like, dude, you cancel shows.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he
wants $800,000 or some shit like that too.
Yeah, I don't think he expects to win those things. I think he just wants to tie him up in court and just
well, yeah, exactly. It's just like NLO and Aaron Emmelt. I don't know if you follow NLO and Aaron Emmelt.
What is NLO? The Onions thing?
Yep.
Nobody loves
Patrick
Onions.
Melton.
Yeah.
If you follow that court case too, that's going on too.
Right.
Yeah, so Shuley and Carl versus Sterling John. Sterling John saying they're using his name to make profit and taking away from his benefits and money and all that shit. But Sterling John like cancel shows, and now he's trying to sue those two people. But yeah, Sterling John's lawyer misspelled his own name in the court case. multiple times.
What the fuck?
So Lucy Tightbox, who's a paralegal, she does a show about the paperwork that starring John filed with his lawyer, and like she makes pretty much calls out all the misspellings and all that shit. So that's one show you need to follow. Lucy Tightbox.
Yeah. Let me see type box.
Yeah, she's a gorgeous lady. And Soren John says she's ugly, she doesn't look good. Like, dude, have you seen her? She's a beautiful woman and she's very nice and kind. I met her several times. She's wonderful. Very sweet lady.
Does she really have a tight box, or you don't know?
I have no idea. But she's a wonderful, sweet lady. That's all I know. I met her. Yeah, I think this is the second or third time I met her. She's a wonderful, sweet lady.
Cool.
She's very gorgeous too.
And you watch. So have you seen? You watch who are these podcasts? You ever see like them talk about Opie from Opie and Anthony?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Carl has a great show. I respect Carl quite a bit. I kind of fell off of Carl. WATP, I did watch him for a long time, but I kind of fell off. I ventured out in a different way, which is fine, you know. But I still kind of like I catch the clips of Carl posts of like the highlights, like Doom, Solo 19, do all that stuff. I'll catch those clips.
That's cool.
You know, being part of the Dabbleverse for so many years, you kind of venture out quite a bit. It's like, all right, I get it. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. The Matt Mead and Scarlet mess. Ugh, I'm tired of that shit in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Now that you're trying to get involved in the Dabbleverse, how much do you know?
I know a lot less than most people, because
okay, that's good. Stay away from it.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, I go into some of the Discord servers and stuff, and
okay,
it seems like they just all they do is just like shit on everyone. They just like trash everybody, and just like they're not actually like they don't seem to be fans of these people. They just like complain and just like trash them all the time.
Yeah, you're kind of new to it. In the early years, it was a fan trash show. Because they follow them, they'll get involved with the shows, and then, you know, it's like they'll watch the shows going, all right, you're doing this, and that wrong. And it was, some way, it was great. But now it's like, it's a Jerry Springer, Maury show of a couple's therapy gone wrong. You got Matt Mead and Scarlett Johansson, Hampton, where the fucking her name is. You got Karmic and you got Felicia. The relationship fuel of arguments going on right now. It's a nightmare. The Dabbleverse changed into a fun, making fun of people's show, into a drama, Romeo and Juliet chaos.
Yeah.
Anybody else joining this show, or?
Possibly. So I'm getting a lot of shit from what's his name, Nimrob71.
Oh yeah.
He's pissed because
2K.
He's pissed because I copied and pasted his. I copied and pasted a couple of the people in his at mentions.
Oh, well.
But I mean, I know all these people anyway, so it's just like, it's just easier to just copy and paste instead of typing it all out by hand.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But he's invited to come on too. And if
yeah, come on, 2K. Yeah. Come on, Nimrob. He's a good guy.
Yeah. So
How many followers you got?
what's that?
How many people got on?
I got over 1K followers. I don't know how many people are watching. Got a
Nice.
couple people watching.
Good. Good start.
So
what's your hobbies?
I'm a musician.
Oh, nice.
I play guitar. I do teach guitar lessons and fix guitars and amps and stuff.
So what bands do you enjoy listening to and follow?
What you like? So, like bands that are active now, or like
yeah, whatever.
You know who I really loved was the band Mastodon.
Yep.
And their fucking guitar player just got killed.
No shit.
Yeah. He fucking the lead guitar player Brent Hines. He was killed in a motorcycle accident.
Oof.
A couple months ago. So that sucks because they were fucking awesome. Have you ever listened to them?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they had some great albums, and then he just he was in a motorcycle accident. I think most people say it was his fault. He was just riding like crazy, driving crazy, and
yeah,
he's just like spun out and crashed into a car.
Okay.
But
who else band you follow?
The bands that I grew up listening to. I started off listening to the Beatles and Pink Floyd and Queen and classic rock stuff like that, like Black Sabbath. Okay. And then I got when I was in high school. Once I started really playing like Nirvana, Alice in Chains, stuff like that in the '90s. And then once I got into guitar, really serious about guitar, I started getting into Megadeth and Slayer and Metallica. And
all right,
learning those those riffs and everything. Is like Pink Floyd, Beatles and stuff, and Queen. Those are easy songs to play. As far as chords, they're not easy, but they're just simple songs. So mainly chord songs. But then you get into metal, it's like riffs, shredding and riffs and stuff. So it's much more challenging. Especially Slayer and Megadeth stuff is
yeah, I bet it was.
And then I got into Between the Buried and Me and bands like that, and I liked some bands like Brand New and Taking Back Sunday, stuff like that. And I like a lot of rap and hip hop too, like East Coast rap, like Wu-Tang Clan and Nas. And
I love Nas.
Yeah, like fucking Illmatic is a fucking fantastic album.
100%, yeah.
His first album, Illmatic, from start to finish, it's just fucking fire. It's
I agree.
Honestly, after Illmatic though, I really didn't get into his stuff after that. But do you have any recommendations of his other albums after that, Illmatic?
Of Nas? Shit. I don't know that it's been a long time since I listened to rap. I mean, I was a big fan of DMX.
Yeah.
Yeah, DMX was my number one guy for a long time. I grew up, my parents, my dad, my grandma also was a big Elvis Presley fan. So they were Elvis Presley, that kind of genre of rock. And my dad and my grandma and my grandparents were always old country. So I grew up on old country. My grandparents lived up in the country. They had property, all that bull stuff. So I grew up in farmland country and old rock and roll. And then my brother, who's older than me, he got into Godsmack,
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Stained and freaking hard rock, and then became Slipknot. I got into and all that stuff. And so I ventured from there. And yeah, so Godsmack, Stained, Shinedown. Shinedown is my biggest fan. I love Shinedown. Shinedown is my number one right now.
Yeah.
They're killing it. I love their concerts. I went to Mumford & Sons. I went to Lumineers concert. I loved them. 12 years in the Army, I never went to any concerts until I got out of the Army, and I went to every concert I could go to, and I fucking love it. Like, how I missed out. So I'm every single kind of genre music person. I love it all.
Yeah.
Like, I have a 7-year-old daughter. Taylor Swift's my fucking life too. Fucking, I hear Taylor Swift all the time.
Oh
So,
yeah, my sister.
yeah.
I have a little sister who fucking loves Taylor Swift too.
Yeah, so I have a 7-year-old daughter. Taylor Swift's my life. People are like, oh, Taylor Swift sucks. Like, like, I love Taylor Swift because I have a daughter, and I hear it all the time. I can't complain. Taylor Swift's a killer.
Nah, she really doesn't suck. Like,
no, she doesn't. She's good.
Yeah, she's got the song. The songs are solid. Those are good songs. Like,
yeah, I listen to Mumford & Sons. People are like, who the hell is that? Like, it's indie freaking like folk. You're like, oh, that sucks. Like, yeah, I have Mumford & Sons. I love Lumineers. I went to their concerts. They're amazing at concerts. So yeah.
Somebody in the chat said Fish rules. You like Fish?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, they're like a jam band, like Grateful Dead. You ever hear the Grateful Dead?
Oh yeah, yep. Grateful Dead. Kind of like that. Okay.
Kind of like Grateful Dead, and New Riders of the Purple Sage are another like band like
okay.
that.
That's kind of cool. I'll check it out. I'm a big Send me any kind of songs. Say check this out. I'm 100% for it.
So you like what kind of music? Like you said, you grew up in the country, so you were into like any country band, like Neil Young, like acoustic stuff, like Neil Young.
I'm not a big fan of Neil Young. I've grew up with Hank Williams, freaking
Hank Williams,
George Strait, all that stuff. Garth Brooks. Love those old stuff. 90s, early 80s, late 80s. Like I said, my grandma, my dad, like freaking old country, like freaking Hank Williams, freaking shit, like old Western stuff. Like that's what I grew up with, and I bounced from there. And then my brother got into rock and roll. And then my dad, Elvis Presley is considered the king of rock. So I went from there too. And then, like I said, my older brother got into more harder rock. And so we got into Godsmack, Slipknot, everything from there.
Yeah, man, fucking Slipknot. My
Mudvayne, Chad Gray, fucking amazing.
Dude, remember? Have you ever been to a Slipknot concert? You ever see them live?
No, I never been.
Yeah, I you know what? I saw Stone Sour live.
Really?
Yeah, you know Stone Sour?
Yes, I do. Yep, lead singer. Corey Taylor. No relation.
Yeah. I know. No, Taylor. No, he was Stone Sour live is fucking great. Shit. He actually brought out like 5 members of Slipknot when he was on stage, when he played, and Jim Root I think was one of the guys from Slipknot.
Okay.
And
yeah.
But I mean, he sings he'll blow his fucking voice out, and he'll just keep singing he gives it everything when he plays, man. He blows his fucking voice out and just keeps going after he just blew his voice out. But
that's pretty badass.
Yeah, the people really appreciate it. They love it. But Stone Sour is I would say Stone Sour is better live than the studio recordings. If you want to really experience the music, it's better live. But Slipknot concerts, man, they used to beat the shit out of each other on stage. I don't know if you knew that, but they would literally assault each other and pick up the drums and fucking throw the toms at each other and shit and just
God damn.
Everything. Yeah. There was I remember there was a Rolling Stone magazine episode where they showed all the bruises they have all over their body. It looks like they were in a fucking car accident from just all the beatings they took on stage, just beating the crap out of each other. They were a crazy band. But
Good night. I think there was a story of Corey Taylor, the lead singer, of where he worked at a porn or like a sex toy shop, and then band members he did like a couple of sing-alongs, whatever, some open bar bullshit, and the band members like came to his sex toy shop and said, "Hey, you gonna sing for us or we're gonna kick your ass?" I don't know how. I read an article about it. I don't know how true it is, but he goes, "All right." It's like,
I heard that story.
Yeah. And Corey Taylor's neck. If you look at his neck as an actual artist, his neck's huge. He's got a big fucking neck. Corey Taylor does, and he's a hell of a singer for both hard screaming rock and stone sour kind of taste. Bother, and 3150. He knows how to freaking run his vocal cords pretty damn well. It's amazing how he can do it. And that's why I'm a big fan of Shinedown too. Brett Smith, he's an amazing singer and all that stuff. I love Godsmack too. But first time I seen Godsmack in concert, I always want to see Godsmack in concert. And the first time I seen him was just last year I seen him, and he ruined it for me. Sully Irvin kind of ruined it for me because his main song, I Stand Alone, they had some kid go up there, try to sing it, some little kid who had no idea about the song. And then he goes, "Oh, whatever." And then he didn't really sing the song, I Stand Alone. And they had beach balls pop out. And they try to make like some big old festival thing for the end song. I'm like, dude, this is not the Godsmack I remember as a younger adult.
Yeah, I mean,
Stained go ahead.
No, go ahead. Continue.
Stained was the opener for Godsmack, and Stained had a new album came out, and Stained killed it. Aaron Lewis murdered the whole entire situation. Godsmack came out, and I was disappointed. And I went there for Godsmack, and it ruined me. I'm like, dude, I loved you guys, and this is my first concert with you guys. You guys, Sully, you destroyed it. You weren't good. I was more impressed by Aaron Lewis and Stain than I was by Godsmack, and I lost my connection with Godsmack. I'm like, God damn, dude, you ruined the one song that you should have killed it. And like we're having beach balls, and you had a kid on stage trying to sing "I Stand Alone."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those songs are hard to sing, man. I mean, that's
yeah.
He's got a big voice. Godsmack got their band name by how they got their band name?
Alice in Chains.
Yeah, the Alice in Chains song. Alice in Chains had a song called Godsmack on their album Dirt.
Yep.
Which is
God, that MTV Unplugged album is amazing by freaking Alice in Chains.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
One of my top albums. Everybody says, "I want to know about Alice in Chains." Here it is. Listen to it. The emotion that he has. It's fuck.
It's up there. It's up there with the fucking Nirvana Unplugged. It's like It's up there.
Yeah, we know how the Alice in Chains lead singer was going through during that time period, because he was going through this hardcore drug period.
Yeah, he was in bad shape. You can tell. Like even you can tell. I actually have the DVD of the.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and
oh man,
they actually fuck up a few times, and they have to restart the songs. And you can see Lane is wearing sunglasses because he's like his eyes are just like fucking shut. He's like totally fucking stoned out of his mind.
I think it was during the one song he literally said he screwed up. He said "fuck" during the whole thing. Sorry if your show's like monetized or anything, he literally said the F word during it because he knew he screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's goddamn. That album's amazing. That's every time people's like, "Hey, Alice in Chains, what do you recommend?" I'm like, "This MTV Unplugged." That is all you need to know, because his emotion. He was going through hard times. He put that emotion through. It was like, dude, that's it.
Yeah, that was really like one of their last great performances. Because after that,
good point.
They didn't release any new albums after that. They released a couple singles, but they never released
Yeah.
a full album after that.
What was the band he had with another band?
Yeah. Fucking, I know what you're talking about.
Yes. Rivers End or some stuff like that. No, what's that?
I'll look it up.
Yes, please do look it up. You know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, they were great too.
Why not Stone Temple Pilots? Who the hell was it?
No.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you got it.
Mad Season.
Yes, Mad Season. Yes, great album. Also,
yeah, they had one out. I think they did one album with
yep.
Nate. And yeah, it's great. It's like his vocals are like make the whole album.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, it's a great album too. God damn it! See, that's something that Remember the '90s needs to go for. That's not '90s. Is it '90s? Yeah, it's '90s.
Mad Season. Let me see. Yeah, that was 1996 to 1999. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, Bedabbler, Cardiff. Remember the '90s? There we go. Music. OJ's a big music person. He would know that.
Yeah. They had their single was "River of Deceit."
Yes, perfect one. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Yep. So that'll be Remember the '90s. OJ, JT, Cardiff, Bedabbler. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, and we were talking about Godsmack. Did they at that show that they played? Did they play that song "Serenity"? Because that was like kind of like one of my I need serenity.
No, they didn't do Serenity. No, they did do the dual drum competition, which is I guess it's all the concerts they do. They always do the duel between Sully and Shane Larkin. They do the freaking drum competition, so they did that.
Cool.
They played a lot of the new stuff, and then they went to the old stuff, the new stuff, and then like I said, the last song was "I Stand Alone," but they had a kid up there to try to sing it, and then they had freaking beach balls everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, no.
Yeah, I've been to some concerts where I think I went to a Green Day concert where Billy Joel let some kid come up and play guitar, and he fucking stunk. He sucked. Yeah,
I was never a Green Day fan. Like my I don't know if you remember your high school graduation song, but mine was "Time of Your Life" by Green Day. I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
this is ridiculous.
That song was a bit overplayed. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that was our high school graduation in 2004.
Wow, 2004. Yeah, that song came out in fucking like 97. That was on the Nimrod album. So
yeah, we had some guy.
So by 2004, I had heard that song fucking a million times already.
I believe it. Yeah. I was like in the seats for graduation, like, what the fuck are we doing? I'm like, I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Yeah, but to be honest, when that song did come out, when that album came out and that song came out, it was a pretty good song, and the music video was pretty cool because that's when MTV was playing like rock and roll, like and punk and stuff. Blink-182. You like Blink at all?
Oh yeah. I mean, I grew up in that genre too. Yeah,
I prefer Blink over Green Day. I think
100%. Yeah, I was never a fan of Green Day. Yeah, Blink-182 had more popular songs in my mind. Opinionated for me. Yeah. Green Day is like they have the guy just rode the guitar like this. It's like hold on, that's all he did. It's like, yeah, I'm screaming the mic, and this guy's just doing this as a guitar. I was like, it's not really working it.
Yeah.
So, Blink-182 had more of a history. What's that song about the kid committing suicide? That was more of a song. Yes, it's a great song. It's actually got a story behind it, a meaning behind it. Where Green Day is like, I'm a whiny bitch, like I'm an American idiot. Well, you're from Ireland and you're crybaby, and you're still in America jamming. Okay, cool, cry on. It's like, stop it. Where Blink-182's got a great drummer, great band, great singer, and you're just a whiny crybaby foreigners whining about America. All right, cool. Too easy.
Yeah, they got too political.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, like you're trying to be Rage Against the Machine, but you're not Rage Against the Machine. Rage Against the Machine was way better at it than you were.
And also, Green Day was also like really into like being a underground punk band and not selling out and all that stuff. And then they just completely sold out. And then
they sure did.
And then they fucking got political and like.
Yeah, and they cried and whined, but yet they're playing in America. And they whine about America politics. Like, okay, goodbye. Why are you still here, you idiot? Go away. And your songs suck now. Like when I joined the military, like they had the song "Wake Me Up When September Ends." Okay, that had meaningful to me, but at the same time, it's like you guys are still douchebags. Like I love the song because I was in the military and I was dating somebody during time period, and it was like the emotional relationship going on when I was gone, and the letters were going on back and forth. It's like, okay, I can resemble the song, but like then after a while, I was like, they got too political and too stupid. It's like, I hate America. This is bullshit. It's like, all right, they go away. And your records are failing, apparently. And what's the last time they had a big hit song? Bye, buddy. Let know that you're competing against Ozzy Osbourne, who's like passing, his health's going away and his concerts are getting bigger and bigger. And you have new artists coming in. What's that new young kid who did oh fuck. Ozzy Osbourne credited him for his solo.
What is it? Wolfie Van Halen? Eddie Van Halen's kid?
No, it's some British dude.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a skinny dude, long hair, gothic kind of. Damn it, I'll think of it later. But he did what was Ozzy's last song he sung before he passed away?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is.
I still can't believe he's fucking dead, man. That's crazy.
You me both, man. He was supposed to be like the lone survivor of everything. Nikki Sixx is still alive, which is surprising.
Keith Richards is still alive too, man.
That too. God damn.
That motherfucker will never fucking die. Dude, like Dick Cheney. Fucking, Dick Cheney, the fucking
I know Dick Cheney. Yep.
That motherfucker had like a fucking bionic heart put in and like fucking like a new like different. He had like.
God damn, $1 Million Man.
He had like new organs put in and everything, and he fucking died. He still died before Keith Richards, and he never did drugs. He wasn't a drug addict. He didn't do heroin and cocaine like most of his life, like Keith Richards did. And fucking Keith Richards still lived out that motherfucker.
Exactly. Just some of these fucking rock star people who do so much drugs in their lives. Like, dude, how are you still alive? Like Keith Richards was in like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like you look at his face, like, dude, is that fake? And then then you realize that it was not fake. His face is that bad looking, He probably still gets more trim than anybody gets, because he's a rock star,
I know, and the cigarettes, like he's been a chain smoker his whole fucking life.
Oh yeah, I was like, God damn, your jeans are amazing, dude. Like my grandfather passed away, 85, but I was like. Like certain health conditions, but at the same time, it's like that motherfucker took like the filters off cigarettes, and he smoked them since he was 14 to like 70. Cigarettes didn't kill him; something else killed him. I was like, God damn. Was it alcohol or cigarettes that killed him? It was like some whatever. I forgot where he passed away from. But at the same time, it was like, people drinking and stuff. I'm like, oh, it's terrible for you. It's the worst case scenario. Is like, my grandpa lived to like 85, and he drank since he was 14, and smoked since he was 14, and then passed away from then. So I was like, Well, and then my best friend's father, who was a boxer, never smoked, never drank, always rode his bike to his work back and forth, always worked out. He died from a heart attack. It's like, and he never smoked or drank, but he died from a heart attack at 56.
Damn.
The most healthiest guy I ever know in my life passed away from, heart attack. It's like,
yeah, I know.
People are like, oh, drinking's bad, smoking's bad. It's like, yeah, but this guy was like the healthiest guy you ever met in your life, and he passed away at 56.
Yeah, it's probably it's just like a genetic thing, probably. Cause
most likely, yeah. I think most cancers, most like heart conditions are a genetic thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know a guy who's younger than me, a couple of years younger than me. He was a hockey player. He played hockey, never smoked, did drugs or anything, and then he was jogging one night. He was training, getting ready to get in shape for the new season, and he fucking just had a fucking heart attack while he was running and then died.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like 35 years old.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, I mean, I had one of my first sergeants in the Army that I had. He was a Christian, clean man, and he had liver failure. Was never a drinker. Did everything medical health by the book, and had liver failure.
Yeah.
You can't predict what its possibilities of what's going to happen to you, and you just live your life how you want to live it. Too easy.
You know the comedian Andy Kaufman?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he he died of lung cancer, and he never smoked a cigarette in his life.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everybody thought he was joke. It was a joke too. Everybody thought he was putting on a joke.
Really interesting.
Because he was a comedian, and he used to like do all these crazy skits and stuff like that. And so when he said he had lung cancer, everybody thought he was joking. And even at his funeral, people were like, he's gonna jump out of the casket and fucking scare everybody. But no.
Let me see if I can get one of my friends on here. Let's see here. Oh, did I lose you?
I see Uncle Jack's gonna come on. He said. We seem to be having some technical difficulties, but in the meantime, check out my music. Google Alvalanker or go to alvalanker.com. It'll take you to my Spotify. I got a new album coming out in 2026. Lots of music. I got 7 albums published since 2018.
Her and I met up. I was at a bar, and I met her at the bar. Buffalo Wild Wings, not a bar. It's Buffalo Wild Wings. And then I had a Tookie shirt on, and she came up, and her and I started talking, and she looked at me, she goes, "What the fuck is that?" So I told her about it, about the Dabbleverse, and then I got her involved in the fucking Dabbleverse, and then she went to Hackmania and that bullshit. So she's my like protege for the Dabbleverse, which cool. Yeah.
Do you know a girl named in the Dabbleverse? Her username's Fearless something.
Yes, Fearless 13. Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah,
she's a wonderful lady.
Yes, she is. She is a great woman. I'm friends with her.
Oh, cool.
Been friends with her for a while.
Good.
She's one of the few people who defends me and sticks up for me in the Dabbleverse.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who you are in the Dabbleverse actually, so it's my first time meeting you. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I was on. I started off on this FGTZ podcast with Jim Grindle. If you know Jim.
Yeah, yeah, I never followed that one.
Yeah, that was a short lived. We started off that, and then pretty much Jim pretty much kicked everybody off that show, and then everybody who got kicked off that show started. We started BYB. That's how BYB got started. It was just
Okay.
everybody who got kicked off Jim's show started BYB with Derek and everybody. And then I was also on No Filter with Andrew and friends,
Okay.
which is Andrew's a great guy, good show. But yeah, so what are some of the other shows you a fan of you said you're a fan of Kevin Brennan or
No, I don't follow Ken Brevin at all. I don't watch that show, but I don't watch Chad Zumak either. I don't follow Sterling John so much, but I would go on there and just harass him and give him shit.
Yeah.
Most of the time I follow NLO. Nobody likes onions, Patrick Melton. I do my Tookie stuff. Crowd Electric, OJ. JT was doing shows for a little bit. I followed him for a little bit. I don't do Joey C.
Do you know Lou? Big Lou?
Big Lou. Lou to God?
Yeah, Lou, he's got fucked up teeth and everything.
Yeah. He was on Joey C for a long time. Now he's on like American Cupcake and all that stuff. Hold on, I turn my heater on. I'm in my man cave. It's a little cold in here once in a while. Yeah. Oh, hold on. My friends. See if my friend get on. But go ahead. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was on a show with Lou for a while, and like me, I don't know, he like kind of took control of the show, and like he kicked me off, but like we actually had a lot in common because we're both like Mets fans and fans of the same sports teams and stuff. But I don't know. I have nothing against Lou. I would love to talk to Lou again and hang out with him and Jim. And I was on BYB last Friday on New Year's Eve. They had a kind of little reunion show, kind of, and Jim was on there. It was good to see Jim Grindle. Hopefully, I can see him more in the future. And Derek is always fucking awesome. I love Derek. Yeah, like he's taken that show a long way, man. Like he's done a great job with that show.
Yeah, like Annie Spurg the Snake. I follow them quite a bit because I know them quite a bit, and so I respect them, and I love their shows and what they're trying to push. We play poker every Tuesday, once a month. We're trying to push more days and all that stuff. So it's free poker, like bullshit, free money, crap like that. So
yeah,
or casino, which like we all get in the game. Spurg had a live show last time, just basically him playing poker and just viewers watching and bullshit and crap like that. But Spur the Snake has been getting a lot involved with BYB and other small podcasts. He's been involved. Annie has her show consistently with video games and some Dabbleverse reviews. And she's over on WATP for Review Girl and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool.
Cool.
So have you gone?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. What were you going to ask?
I was saying, have you gone to any shows at all, or you just kind of like slowly get involved in Dabbleverse?
No, I go on, Jerry Shepherdini and Bradley Cares.
Okay.
I go on their show. They have a show called All That Matters, which they do on Rumble. It's like they're really into like wrestling. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm so cold. Steve Austin wrestling time period.
yeah. I go.
Yeah, I'm old school.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, they're like really hardcore like wrestling fans. They're like they know everything. So like I go on there once in a while and we watch like videos and stuff together. But I'm not on like every week. They do a show like 3 times a week, and once in a while they have me on. I'm good friends with Jerry and Bradley. Jerry's from Scotland. He's
oh no shit.
He's really funny. He's got a heavy Scottish accent, and he's fucking drinks. He's drunk as hell all the
time. Perfect. Like OJ, OJ and JT are big wrestling fans too. So you may need to try to get in contact with them. They know whole old school wrestling shit.
Yeah, I was never really a huge wrestling. I was really into boxing. Like I love boxing for like certain eras of boxing. I really love. Like, you know, I love, you know, obviously like Muhammad Ali era and Mike Tyson era is fucking fantastic, like amazing. You know, those fights are awesome. And, you know, the modern stuff is all right. But did you see that fucking Jake Paul, that most recent fight? Was it Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, the British guy? He was the heavyweight champion.
I know her, you know, we've known each other for a couple of years now. And like I said, met Buffalo Wild Wings, had Stupid Tookie shirt on. She goes, what the hell is that? Showed her some shows, and she fell in love with the Dabbleverse, and she went to Hackmania last year. And so that's my closest Hackmania friend, Dabbleverse friend I have around here. So
where was Hackmania?
Vegas.
Wow. Okay. So what was that exactly? What happened?
Plaza Hotel at the Sandler at the Plaza. Yep. So go ahead.
Did you guys like just like party there, or did you like make content or stream or anything?
They had a show actually. Tukey, cool. Patrick Melton, WATP, Dick Masterson and Vito had a show. The Creep Off, Dr. Steve. They all had shows there. Oh. Like 2 days of nonstop shows.
Was that the one with Chrissy Mayer, where she?
No, that's Content Hotel in New York.
That was a different. Oh, that was a different one.
Okay. Yes, yeah, this is different. Yeah, but this year it's going to be Pat Dixon, Anthony Cumia, WATP, Tukey with Carve Electric, and NLO. I don't know what show's going to happen, though. But there's no set schedule yet, but it's happening in April 9th to the 11th.
Cool.
So,
cool.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Where is that at? This in Vegas?
Vegas, yep. Vegas at the Plaza Hotel again.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Let me see if get my friend here. What's going on here?
Yeah, Vegas. I'd never been to Vegas. New Jersey, we have Atlantic City, where you can go gambling. It's a lot of Donald Trump casinos in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Yeah, I would like to go to Atlantic City for the Super Bowl with NLO and Tukey, but at the same time, it's like, I'm paying for Vegas already, so that's too much already for me.
Yeah,
I mean, my flight's already $700, so that's enough for me. But I'm a bougie bitch. I like to fly Delta, so makes sense.
What about the hotels? Do they pay for their hotels? Or you gotta pay
the hotel, they give us a discount. So last year I paid like almost $700 for a hotel. This year it's only $400. So we got a good deal for Hackmania. Patrick Melton did set up a good connection with Plaza Hotel, and we have a hell of a good deal with the hotels. So I saved almost $300 for the hotels compared to last year to this year. So wow. We had a good discount code. So my biggest price was the flight.
Yeah. Is the
So
hotels all booked up already?
no. They actually, I think they're on their third reservation so far. Like I was the early bird special, which my Hacking Mania ticket was only $100, and I booked my hotel that night, and I only had to pay for the first night, which cost me like I think it was $140, and then when I get to the hotel, I had to pay for the rest, which is going to cost me like $244, I think total. Maybe a little bit more than that. I may be exaggerating. So after I paid for mine, like after a month later, they booked up the whole first like round of reservations for the rooms. Now they went to the second. Now we're on the third rounds of hotels reserved. I think there's still 20 VIP tickets available, but in my opinion, VIP would be nice, but same time, I get to meet all the people who were working the panel. I had plenty of time with them. I had fun with them. I got to meet them, hang out with them, had drinks with them, gamble with them. I think VIP is a wonderful thing, but same time, it's like, nah, not worth it.
Yeah.
It's like it's a cool meet and greet for a personal level, but same time, it's like I hung out with Rocco, I hung out with Cardiff, I hung out with Melton, I hung out with everybody without paying the price. You know,
Yeah.
I met him on the casino floor. I met him out like we went to the last Hacking Mania. We did a White Castle run because Rocco is a big fast food eater. We did a White Castle run, so we had a big old like group of people hanging out with Rocco going to White Castle in Vegas, which was a horrible thing.
Oh my god,
it was terrible. We stood in line for an hour, and a lot of us left. Like, fuck this is stupid.
Yeah, White Castle. I can't eat that shit. I mean, it's great when you're like fucking
yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so you remember remember that band Deftones? White Pony. A great album from the 90s.
Did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
I was asking if you are a fan of the Deftones.
Yes, hell yeah, I love Deftones.
Yeah, we left them out when we were talking about music before.
Okay.
Can't forget about them.
Yeah. What's the lead singer's name? Chinko. Oh, what the hell is this? Yeah. Whole New Earth, freaking Passenger. Yeah. Hell of an artist, hell of a singer.
Chino Moreno.
Yeah, Chino Moreno. Yeah, he's a fucking killer. Yeah.
Yeah, that first what was it with White Pony? Was that their first?
Yeah, White Pony's an amazing album. Yep. He has plenty beyond that too. I think Sex Party. We're getting ready to go overseas again, and Sex Party was like the number one hit on the radio during that time period. Hole in the Earth was a great song too. Freaking God, they have so many too. My next door neighbor, he always jammed to a song of his. Fuck, I can't think of it top of my head, but it was amazing. I remember always I asked him, "Hey, can you play some Tool?" Like he was a drummer. It's like, "Hey, can you do some Tool?" He goes, "Fuck that! He'll never play Tool drums ever. Don't ever ask me to do drums for Tool." All right, too easy.
Yeah, I guess a lot of Tool songs are kind of slow and like droning. I like Tool. I remember Lateralis. Lateralis was a great album by Tool. It had the song Schism, and the title track Lateralis was pretty fucking badass. They play in drop D tuning. Pretty good guitar, pretty good like guitar band, and
and I enjoyed it. Like go down there, and do some weed and freaking just like, all right, let's fucking run it. Let's have fun. Let's be stupid.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's jam it, and just for a little practice and for fun. And I enjoyed it. It was a good time.
That's cool. You play any instruments or anything?
No, unfortunately, I don't. Like I said, I hunt and I fish, and I'm a gun guy. I game. I do video game a lot, and I do that.
So what kind of game, like what kind of games did you grow up playing? Like what are the first?
Legend of Zelda. I grew up. I was a big. My dad. I remember when I was a kid. My dad bought Legend of Zelda the gold NES.
The NES.
The gold. Right? Yeah, my dad had that. Bought that.
I had it too.
Yep. And I remember
I think my grandmother threw it out.
Oh yeah. I don't know what happened to ours as a kid. I remember sitting in my mom and dad's bedroom because you as young kids, you had to do chores, you had to do all that stuff, homework, right. Do chores, yeah. And then we had an hour to play video games, and my older brother was not big in video games, so I'll play. My dad had Legend of Zelda. My dad would play Legend of Zelda. And then, all right, here, boy, you got an hour. Mom and dad's room playing Legend of Zelda, and then I grew up on Legend of Zelda and Super Mario, Duck Hunt, all that bullshit. And then, went from there. I love Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is always my childhood. And every Legend of Zelda game came out, I have it. Every book, action figure.
That's awesome.
I'm the dumbass that has it. I love it.
Yeah, I loved Legend of Zelda. I played. It's a fucking hard game though for a kid.
It is. It's a very challenging game.
Like back then, like you had no fucking internet to or strategy guides or anything, or you couldn't like go on the internet and look up at like anything like that. But they had Game Genie. I remember I had Game Genie.
Yeah, Game Genie.
Where you could do insane shit. I used to play like Mega Man a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I also loved like Final Fantasy, the old Final Fantasy games.
I never got into Final Fantasy. Never got involved with it.
Yeah, well, it's either like I can understand that because like it's like if you're into Zelda, then it's kind of like hard. It's like Zelda is so fucking awesome. Like it's kind of hard to get into like Final Fantasy too.
Yeah.
Because then like Final Fantasy is like so awesome. It's like one or the other. It's like hard to be into both because like you get so emotionally invested in those games. Like,
good point. Yeah, I think my next best franchise I loved was Demon Souls, Dark Souls. Those were my next top tiers.
Nice, yeah.
Elden Ring, yeah.
Somebody in the chat said, "Real N-words play A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time."
Yep, I love it. Great games.
I played the ones on Game Boy. That were really
Link of the Past. Yeah.
It was what was it? Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
Oracle of Ages. Yep. Season. Yep. That's a combo. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Dude, I was like addicted to that game. I played I hurt my neck because I was like playing Game Boy like so much like this. I would have like fucking neck pains just from playing that game because it was such a huge game. Like the world was like just so big. And there was so much shit you can do in that game.
Yeah.
It was so cool. It's such a cool game.
It sure is. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this brought on here. Chopping now.
You're somebody said in the chat they're currently playing Final Fantasy VII on their daughter's Switch.
Yeah, I have a Switch too. I just never got into Final Fantasy. Like, I guess the role, like the one, you hit one, then you wait for the turn, kind of like a Pokemon scenario. Like, I grew up. I mean, I remember when Pokemon first came out as a kid, and teaching my 7-year-old daughter how to play Pokemon Yellow. You know, so kind of like, yeah, you have to wait your turn to get hit, so you can hit them back. You know, the strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I remember when fucking Pokemon came out, the fucking red and blue versions came out.
Yep.
I went to fucking Toys R Us and it was insane, man. There was like I never seen anything like that for a game.
Yeah.
Pokemon was crazy. Like, and then in school, like they like had to ban like everything Pokemon because like kids were bringing in like Pokemon cards and the games and everything.
Oh, yeah, I remember Pokemon cards. Man, I screwed that.
They like sent letters home to all the parents and everything saying like no fucking your kids are not allowed to bring Pokemon cards to school or we'll take them away for the
Exactly. Like, oh God, I remember playing Pokemon as a kid, and when it first came out, I was like, dude, I got like all these characters, just like I had Teenage Mutant Turtles toys and stuff like that, and I was like, oh yeah, this one could have freaking $200, you know, used. Just like, fuck, in a box, $1,000. Like, God damn, I screwed up again in my life. I had all these Ninja Turtles. I had the freaking I had everything, you know. It's like, fuck.
Oh, you had Ninja
Pokemon
Turtles
cards. I had those too. It was like, shit.
You played Ninja Turtles on regular Nintendo?
Yes, and I have the collection on my Switch.
Cool. Yeah, that
oh my god, classic. Chosen Time, Hyperstone, all that shit. It's on my Switch right now. I love it.
It was tough. It was tough. Like as a kid, like I remember when I was like, you know, not even 10 years old. I was playing fucking that game, and I couldn't get past like I could get past like the first few levels. And then there was that level where you're like on the roof and you're driving the tank. If you remember that.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That was I can never get past that part. And then when you're underwater and you get electrocuted, you know, that fucking level was really hard.
Yeah. All right. So all right. I'm gonna go on Twitter and find my friend and have her send you a message so I can have you send her the link to join too.
Okay.
So I'll be back.
Okay, cool. I'll be right here.
All right, bros.
So while we're waiting, let's see if I can pull some stuff up, I guess. Sorry, Tukey, that I copy and pasted your ad mentions. I really don't see why it's a big deal. It's really not that big a deal, man. But we can talk about it. You're welcome to come on the show and we can talk about it. I hope it doesn't destroy our relationship. I didn't even know that was you, to be honest. I didn't know. What is that name? Nimrob71? I didn't know that was Tukey. I thought Tukey was fucking Tukey. And you have another account. But like, whatever, man. Whatever. Oh, wow. Underverse. Who is this motherfucker? He has me blocked. Lou the God. Lou, we gotta get you on, man. Talk about the Mets. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. I'm sailing away. Better one of the two if you ask me, even if Tukey is the bootleg. Lol. There's Tukey and Tukey. Nimrob is the latter. Oh, okay. Tukey and 2K. There's Tukey and 2K. Nimrob is the latter. So Nimrob is 2K, not Tukey. Okay. Well, now I know that. Thank you, Mr. Crow. 67. I appreciate you. Mr. Crow. There's Tukey and 2K. Nimrob is the latter. Better one of the two, if you ask me. Even if 2K is the bootleg. LOL. Word. Got you, bro. Yeah, I asked 2K if he wants to come on, and he said, I have better things to do at the moment, like staple gunning my nutsack to my inner thigh. So I guess he'd rather do that than come on the show. But hey, staple gunning your nutsack to your inner thigh, that's cool. Just be careful, you know. Make sure you got some bacitracin or whatever. Send Tiff the link. Who is Tiff? Tiffany. Tiffany. Today, Junior. Remember that from Waterboy? Was that from Waterboy? I know that was an Adam Sandler movie. Oh, I think it was Billy Madison. Billy Madison, when the kid was stuttering in school, and Adam Sandler goes, today, Junior. You know what? I think Happy Gilmore is funnier than Billy Madison. Billy Madison's great, but fucking Happy Gilmore, man. That show, that movie was fucking hilarious. I watched that shit with my friend Ryan like almost every day after like elementary school. We would go home and watch like the same friggin' movies. I'm sure it's gonna sound like shit, but if anybody in the chat can hear, let me know how this sounds. Like if it sounds terrible, if it sounds alright, if you can hear anything. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cozy rail? A smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts? Hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead road cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. But have we found the same old tears? Wish you were here. Were you able to hear the guitar at all? So how did I get involved in the DV? Uncle Jack BYB, who popped my cherry? No, it was Mr. Jim Grindle. Mr. Jim Grindle. He gave me the name Bruce. No, it wasn't Granny. I love Granny. And I think me and Granny are friends. Never had any problems with Granny. And I never had any problems with Lemmy either. I don't know. I haven't really talked to Lemmy in a while. I actually subscribed to Lemmy's Twitch chat for a couple months. And I used to hang out with Lemmy in the mornings when she would stream in the mornings on her Twitch channel, and she was always awesome and fun. She always had a great stream. She would always play like fucking great music, and I felt like I had a lot in common with her, but never really went beyond just hanging out in chat and stuff. I don't really know her that well other than that, but she's awesome. I love her. And Granny, I love Granny too, because Granny is a funny motherfucker. Not many people funnier than Granny. Not many people are as shameless as Granny, because he just doesn't give a fuck. He's a funny dude. And of course, Jerry Shepardini, who's I don't know. He tells me he loves me all the time, and then he ignores me for a long periods of time, and then invites me on his show again, and says we're going to do all these great things together, and then he gets drunk and passes out, and I don't hear from him for a long time. So, I don't know. But Jerry's doing good. He's working. He's got a job. So good for him. I think he just hates living in Scotland. But I don't think he realizes that, Scotland is not really that much worse than a lot of other places in the world. Like, what is so bad about Scotland? It rains a lot. It's like, I don't know. Also, Jerry's from Scotland, and he's never seen Braveheart. Can you fucking believe that shit? Isn't that like a sin? Yeah, Jerry's awesome. Jerry is a very good dude. He's so talented. I'm not even like fucking around here. I'm like dead serious. Like, Jerry is like legit talented. Like, he could do a comedy special. He has what it takes to like actually go on stage and do a stand-up comedy if he would just get his shit together. And he would be successful. But he's very insecure, and he's shy. He doesn't believe in himself. That's the thing. If Jerry like just believed in himself and didn't give a fuck and wasn't shy, he'd be doing, stand up. Like in Scotland, like Scotland's a small country. Like there's not that many people there. Like, there's a lot of good comedians in Scotland, but he could be one of them. He showed me a lot of really funny Scottish comedy. I forget what their names are, but he has sent me some really funny stuff. Let me try to find one of those. Jerry. And also Mr. A. Mr. A, also known as Bradley. Another friggin' very talented, funny person. But he's got a full-time job, and he's got a girlfriend, so he can't really dedicate that much time to his comedy and his craft. But he has the talent. He has the talent. He's got the touch. He's got the power. If he wanted to do it, he definitely could. What is this? I wonder if Tuki's telling everybody not to come on because he's pissed that I copied and pasted his @mentions. That's good, though. It's good. Oh yeah, cool. We can do this. I'm still learning StreamYard. I usually use OBS to stream like StarCraft and video games. But I gotta pay fucking $50 a month to fucking have the chat show up on StreamYard. No thanks. I could actually just rebroadcast this with OBS and just like do whatever I wanted, really. You can't see why he would get miffed by that, dude. He's been sending me like nonstop. He's been blowing up my Twitter DMs or XDMs saying that I'm a total douchebag because I copied and pasted his @mentions. Which actually, what I copied and pasted was when I was on BYB last week. I copied and pasted that pretty much, but I was in that post with all those people, and then he did another show, and I saw he posted a bunch of other people who I knew, and they follow me, and I follow them on Twitter, so I invited them to be on the show, and I will continue to do that whenever I want to do a show. I have a whole list. Yeah, I would love to get Granny on here one of these days. Or I'd love to just be on Granny's show. Let's try to find some funny stuff. Let's see. I mean, you can't really go wrong with George Carlin. Share screen.
Folks, here's something else I got a problem with. The 10 Commandments. Here's my problem. Why are there 10? You don't need 10. I think the list of commandments was deliberately and artificially inflated to get it up to 10. It's a padded list. Here's what they did. About 5,000 years ago, a bunch of religious and political hustlers got together to try to figure out how to control people, how to keep them in line. They knew people were basically stupid and would believe anything they were told, so they announced that God had given them some commandments. Up on a mountain, when no one was around, God had given them the 10 Commandments. But let me ask you this. When they were sitting around making this shit up, why did they pick 10? Why 10? Why not 9 or 11? I'll tell you why. Because 10 sounds official. 10 sounds important. They knew if it was 11, people wouldn't take it seriously. So what, are you kidding me? The 11 Commandments? Get the fuck out of here. But 10 sounds important. 10 is the basis for the decimal system. It's a decade. It's a psychologically satisfying number. The top 10, the 10 most wanted, the 10 best dressed. So having 10 commandments was really a marketing decision. And to me, it's clearly a bullshit list. It's a political document artificially inflated to sell better. I'm going to show you how you could reduce the number of commandments and come up with a list that's a little more workable and logical. We're going to start with the first 3, and I'll use the Roman Catholic version because those are the ones I was taught as a little boy. I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not have strange gods before me. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Thou shalt keep holy the Sabbath. Right off the bat, the first 3, pure bullshit. Sabbath day, Lord's name, strange gods. Spooky language. Spooky language. Designed to scare and control primitive people. In no way does superstitious nonsense like this apply to the lives of intelligent, civilized humans in the 21st century. You throw out the first 3 commandments, you're down to 7. Next, honor thy father and mother. Obedience, respect for authority. Just another name for controlling people. The truth is, obedience and respect should not be automatic. They should be earned. They should be based on the parent's performance. Parent's performance. All right?
I'm telling George.
Some parents deserve respect. Most of them don't. Period.
Period.
Down to 6. Now, in the interest of logic, something religion is very uncomfortable with, we're going to jump around the list a little bit. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Stealing and lying. Well, actually, these 2 both prohibit the same kind of behavior. Dishonesty, stealing, and lying. So you don't need 2 of them. Instead, you combine them and you call it thou shalt not be dishonest. And suddenly, you're down to 5. And as long as we're combining, I have 2 others that belong together. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Once again, these 2 prohibit the same kind of behavior. In this case, marital infidelity. The difference is coveting takes place in the mind, and I don't think you should outlaw fantasizing about someone else's wife. Otherwise, what's a guy going to think about when he's waxing his carrot? But marital fidelity is a good idea, so we're going to keep the idea and call this one, thou shalt not be unfaithful. And suddenly, we're down to 4. But when you think about it, honesty and fidelity value. Instead of negative and call the whole thing, thou shalt always be honest and faithful, and we're down to 3. Thou shalt, they're going away fast. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods. This one is just plain fucking stupid. Coveting your neighbor's goods is what keeps the economy going. Am I right? Your neighbor gets a vibrator that plays "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." You want to get one too. Coveting creates jobs. Leave it alone. You throw out coveting, you're down to 2 now. The big honesty and fidelity commandment, and the one we haven't talked about yet, thou shalt not kill. Murder. The 5th commandment. But when you think about it, when you think about it, religion has never really had a big problem with murder. Not really. More people have been killed in the name of God than for any other reason. All you have to do... Yeah. All you have to do is look at Northern Ireland, the Middle East, Kashmir, the Inquisition, the Crusades, and the World Trade Center to see how seriously the religious folks take "thou shalt not kill." The more devout they are, the more they see murder as being negotiable. It's negotiable. You know? It depends. It depends. It depends on who's doing the killing and who's getting killed. So, with all of this in mind, I leave you with my revised list of the 2 commandments. Thou shalt always be honest and faithful to the provider of thy nookie. And thou shalt try real hard not to kill anyone, unless, of course, they pray to a different invisible man from the one you pray to. 2 is all you need. Moses could have carried him down the hill in his fucking pocket. And if they had a list like that, I wouldn't mind those folks in Alabama putting it up on the courthouse wall. As long as they included one additional commandment, thou shalt keep thy religion to thyself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.